Alright, so we're checking out the only game where you get to use Skynet to replace the world's culinary experts so that you can eventually overthrow humanity and kill everyone with high-powered projectile food. It's Auto Kitchen. More pizza apocalypses, damn it. Auto Kitchen is a game where you get a huge room and a bunch of resources to build an automated kitchen that can provide food to the world. That's not gonna happen. You can't lie to me, Dev. I was wondering just what the point of this game was, and then I went into the build options, and I noticed that there's things like conveyor belts. There's also things like freaking levitators, and then there are literally cannons. This game will make our dream come true, which is to become the Jack Sparrow of the food world. Only instead of cannonballs, we'll be firing high-velocity surf and turf at people. You think the scones are dry? See how you feel when they're coming at your ass at Mach 10. So with a ton of different completely inappropriate culinary options that we have and infinite amounts of resources, it is time to determine the age-old question, what it takes until it breaks. I want to see just how much crap I can throw at this game until it finally stops working. The concept here is very easy. We can go over to our recipe list, which is kept on our
circa 1989 computer.
I love that to make scones, all we're doing is grilling dough. In order to make dough balls, you use the dough and put it into the slicer, and then you get the dough balls. Dough, slicer, dough ball. This equation just made me lose 30% of my brain cells. Egg, sugar, and flour to make baking dough. So, can you use an auto clicker on this? Yeah. Okay, I've started to build this just to make the dough, and I can already see this is going to be a pain in the ass, but luckily we have something that can help us. The robots have given us the ability to use gigantic funnels. Filter selected items to the left. Why do I feel like in the end, simply just trying to fill this entire area up with like pizzas is going to turn into brain surgery? I want to crash the game by filling the entire room with sentient lobsters. I didn't realize I would have to become a mechanical engineer in order to do this. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, I'm getting there. I just realized something. Going back and forth between the storage room to here is gonna be a gigantic pain in the ass. My original plan was to build a scaffolding and just drop in the ingredients. But now I see why there's a cannon in the game. Before we do that, though, I am someone who feels that you truly do have to understand pain before you can be rid of it. Can you just be like, I can't take this anymore? Oh shit, I'm stuck inside of the funnel. Okay, first things first. It's time to see if this thing actually works. Auto clicker. Go! All right, we got a little bit of a miss there, but it'll be fine. Well, I accomplished in wasting about $1,000 worth of food. I can see now where... The fuck was that? What the hell is going on? The Matrix is getting rid of my food. I can see now where I screwed this up. Conveyor funnel. It'll be fine, they said. It'll work perfectly, they said. All right, let's try this again. By the power of food, Satan, go! I like how some of my sugar has just gotten stuck on the corner of the funnel. It looks like a person with mayo hanging off the edge of their mouth. How the hell did this happen? Get down there. It works. It looks like this game has a certain amount of gravitational physics, so I kind of wonder if I can make a bigger funnel so that we can shoot all of our recipes stuff and clearly be able to get it into the funnel. Get it in, you know what I mean. Fires items can set values for velocity. Can you? Enter a value between 5,000 and 25,000 newtons of force. I mean, sure, let's give it a shot. Sounds like a goddamn gun going off. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more force. Hold on, can you keep building the conveyor belts into the actual storage area? This is as close as you can get, huh? Trap door. Oh. Okay, I have an idea. Where's the levitator at? All right, Bread, congratulations. You're gonna be my test subject. Whoa. Okay, inaugural levitating bread test into cannon. Take 2. All right, put the bread on. Bread goes up inside of the levitator. Bread goes up inside of the levitator. Up inside of the levitator. Okay, let's try a bread that didn't drop out of high school. Into the levitator, up onto the block, through the trapdoors. Y'all are gonna make this difficult on me, aren't you? All right, Bread. Put my kids through college. You're not very good at this. Hey, okay. Okay, we can get pretty close. I think I may have tried to get too sophisticated for this. All right, I'm out of bread for right now, so unborn chickens, you're the next ones. Go, my children. Now, if this works correctly, it's going to be like a machine. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I may have gone a little too high with the newtons. Okay, let's try the smart cannon. These eggs are like, God, no, Gray. Shut up, this is for science. All right, just gotta maybe back this down a little bit. I just realized that in order to be as lazy as possible, I've effectively just made more work for myself. Okay, so right about here. Jesus Christ, I never thought I'd have to build a Jersey Turnpike just to get some eggs into an input conveyor. All right, come here, little chickens. You and all your brothers and sisters are coming with me in the auto clicker. It's times like this that I hope to God that I was at least somewhat relatively close to where I put that funnel. I guess we're about to find out. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, there's no freaking rhyme or reason to any of it. So close. Maybe like 8,300 newtons. I don't care what it takes. We're gonna get eggs over there in the stupidest way possible. Okay, I think I figured out what we're doing wrong here. I think we're just not being excessive enough. It looks like there's pretty much no limit to what you can build. And the stuff floats, so if you remove the pieces that are underneath it, it will continue to levitate. Okay, now I think I know what we need to do. Okay, are you ready for this? Okay, first things first. We need a bunch of scaffolding. Okay, these blocks will work too. Okay, we'll take one funnel, we'll put it like this. I think we can expand our funnel with stairs. Oh yeah. So then you put a smart cannon under it. You have delivered an item that there currently isn't an order for. I don't actually know how I managed to get the item on that conveyor belt and serve it, but whatever. That's hot. I've decided to clean things up a little bit, if you will. Okay. Well, some of this physics makes sense, some of it does not. Perfect. All right, and then that goes in. Yes! I told you. We're gonna make scones the stupid way, one way or the other, goddammit. Okay, I probably need like 6 more of these. At this point, it's not actually about efficiency, it's about stupidity. See, I'm trying to show that everyone needs to keep their jobs. We do not need robots in charge of this, because someone has to build the robots, and that someone is a jackass like me. All right, a little bit more. Trial, error, and stupidity. So all the flour comes down onto the secondary cannon. All right, make a couple of turns like the Miami Turnpike. Use the double penetrated receiver over here. Okay, so imagine this. You're a box of flour, chilling out, preparing to become a scone. When all of a sudden, all right, flour goes into the funnel goes into the conveyor belt goes into the secondary cannon fires, putting everything on the next conveyor belt. I could probably just, you know, continue to use this conveyor belt and bring it all the way to the end so that we can make our dough. But honestly, more cannons. I can only imagine how many boxes of flour I have brutalized at this point. Okay, flour goes in, goes down into the container, goes on the conveyor belt. This flour's like, stop it, please. Shut up, keep going. All right, gets fired into the next conveyor belt, onto the next cannon, fired out of that cannon, and it will reach the end. I know right now someone is still wondering. They're like, I ordered 5 scones 3 hours ago. Where the hell are they? Well, getting rid of that was a bad idea. I just realized something. Normally the game forces you to respawn stuff, but it seems like if the stuff technically isn't touching the ground, it won't respawn. I have an idea. All right, get rid of all this crap. Okay, egg, sugar, and flour goes in. Dough balls come out. Dough balls go onto the firing squad, get shot into the funnels, come down through the funnels, land onto the pad. Okay, so the dough balls have a lot less mass than the rest of the products, and thus they get ricocheted off the backboard over here when trying to go for the swish. That's fine though, we can handle this. Why? Because these can connect to the wall apparently. I told you, I don't care what it takes. Okay, we're gonna make the scones. And we're gonna make them like this. Okay, pile on the products here. Cooking dough comes out. Cooking dough gets hit by the friggin' firing squad. Cooking dough falls into this particular one here. Hell yes, off the backboard. Okay, so now the baking dough has to go onto the slicer, and then the dough balls go into the oven, finally. Okay, make a left turn, kind of put that like there. Another left turn, grill to totally pointless cannon. Make it at, I don't know, maybe 25 degrees. Okay, stuff lands, goes to the slicer, comes out in delicious little testicles of dough. goes inside of the heater, gets cooked up, and there's your freaking scones. Okay, now it's time to see if we can put it all together. These poor eggs are like, how many of us must suffer? All of you. All right, put all that in there. Let the gods of cooking sort them out. Okay, some of it got turned into dough. Some of it may have gone in a little bit too fast. Okay, now everything's moving smoothly. Evel Knievel the shit out of that stuff. Off the backboard. What happened to that pair of testicles? Keep going. They getting stuck in the wall for. Okay, so this cannon is too close to finishing this off. It's fine. All we have to do is kind of back up the finished product, maybe 30 feet. Is this what you wanted, machines? The machines are like, no. All right, make another right turn. Maybe right about here. All right, come on, baby, you can do this. All right, so far so good. That's right, my satanic Rube Goldberg machine of scone-making power. Go forth. Okay, now the question is, how close is my mathematical skill? So close. Come on, baby. All I want to do is just see a couple of scones make it in. Okay, when in doubt, more funnels. I want y'all to realize that so far, I have legitimately gotten one single scone in. All right, we're going to finish this up. I had to move the cannon back like another 60 feet because it's too powerful. These scones are too goddamn light. I've got to put like sawdust in them or something. All right, scones, come on, baby. Yes, yes, you're right there. You can do it. Yes. That's 3. It's 2 left. Come on. God damn it. Okay, these 3 scones are the chosen ones. They should be getting blasted like friggin' shotgun ammunition in just a second here. There goes 1. Okay, 1 more made it. Okay, we're gonna mass produce scones until we get the final one. Give me as much of this as I can humanly buy. We're gonna send enough ingredients down this friggin' conveyor belt. One of these scones has got to make it. There is so much dough. Just laying all over the floor. Oh, we're rolling in scones now. What the hell is this? One of my pieces of food is on fire. It's like made out of lava. What is this glowing being? I actually can't pick it up. All right, scones are flying. I'm pretty sure we just got one in. Yes! F you, game. I knew it. There's another scone just come flying across this. Look at them. I knew if I shot enough scones at the problem, eventually we would solve it. We're making stacks now. We're like a scone making machine. Okay, so there's one thing left that I had wanted to try. And this is when I found out that things that aren't touching the ground don't get removed. Okay, so if I throw all my stuff down here. Okay, cool. It's all still there. It's all kind of starting to undulate a little bit. Hold on, we can fill this up further. Okay, we're finally starting to get some frame rate hits now. I love how what we have created is its own living, breathing, pulsating mass of flour, eggs, and sugar. Basically, what I want to know is what'll happen to this volcano of death when I delete the funnel that like these 20,000 things are being contained by. The auto clicker is getting slower and slower because of how many things are in the game right now. All right, come on now. We're down to like 17 FPS. We can still fit a few more in there. So, this is a problem. I fell into the flour. Okay, I got out. Crisis averted. I'm not really sure what happened, but like some kind of pizza or something just got vomited into this volcano of death I've made. You can see it. It's like right over there. All right, I had a good, 4 FPS right now. Look at the materials trying to escape. All right, it's time to find out exactly what happens when you delete this in 3, 2, 1. Oh! I can't. Yes! Look at the game trying to delete it all. That's gonna go. A whole bunch of it fell on the conveyor belt. It's gonna go over to the cannon. Yes, letting slip the dogs of war. Oh my god, it's everything I hoped it would be. Well, I guess we did it. We fulfilled our scones order by spending like 100 million superfluous dollars. Hey folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Auto Kitchen. Until next time, stay foxy and much love.